the Broncos. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 12 matchup.
The Broncos ready to get this action started. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. There's been all kinds of build-up and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL prepared and ready to go.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
That's a tackle right near the 48.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game, but I know this. When you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
Second down and 2. They hand it off to him again. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
When a coach can have a run that picks up those kind of yards, it gives them confidence, and they will show more and more patience with the running game. So the defense, they better dig in here.
First down at the 39. Feeds him again. Tackles made. They're able to move the chains after that last run. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They'll run it with him again. Tackle down at the 22. Now, here's a look at the Titans offense. This is the highest scoring team in the NFL. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Offense lines up here. Another carry here. That's a gain of 7.
Running backs, they love counter runs. They know when a defense has been over pursuing, so they make that fake one way, and when they cut it back, there's usually a great running lane there.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. 3rd and 3. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
That time on 3rd and short, the offense throws the football. That just shows you no faith in their running game. Didn't think they could move the defense back, so they throw it, and the pass is incomplete. Now it's 4th down.
They bring in the extra tight end. 3-step drop. He's brought to a halt.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The Titans approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. That's a gain of only a yard. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Mounting a serious drive. Play fake. Pulls it in. Touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Titans kicking team comes out. Their offense now has some time to rest after picking up over 50 yards on the ground on that last drive. They're setting up the return. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Broncos have a man down, and we'll step aside for a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
Yeah, Jim, it looks like an upper body injury. I think we're pretty sure of that. And as usual, we just hope it's not serious. We'll find out here soon.
First down at the 21. Has his target. That's enough for a first down.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 35. On the money. He's tackled right at the 31.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
We'll run it. Here, ball's on the ground. This one's going back the other way. Good piece of tackling.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
First down on the way. Play fake. Going for the home run. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
The Titans last week cruised to victory, but now they're showing they're just as capable of playing in a tight game, Phil.
Yeah, when you want to be a good team in the NFL, you got to show that you have a lot of ways to win football games. We saw that last week. Now they got to show us they can win these tight ones also.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. First down and 10. Play action. Could have been intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Offense lines up here. Brings it in.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Heading to the line for a third down play, and this was something they specialized in last week, converting in these situations. Secures it with two hands. First down here after the completion. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
It's a two tight end formation. The Titans will take the snap from the 35. The pass is intercepted. He's stacked up at that point. The Titans will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over. On first down. First down here. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. Now that we have a moment, here's a look at the Broncos line up on offense today. They struggle at times to move the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare today. Second down coming up. Tight end in motion. Keeps it here. He's got the grab, and he's got the first.
Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play action fake by the quarterback was so good that defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion.
First down at the 42. They're going to get him here for a sack. After being sacked on first down, it's 2nd and 16. Wide receivers are bunched up.
Let's go.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
From the shotgun. Throws the pass. Has the reception all alone. That brings the play to an end.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
He's looking to the right here on this throw, and that's a gain of 13.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
First and goal. Throws to the right. Under fire on that throw.
That is so tough to do. To be that close to these receivers and able to knock the pass down without getting a penalty. Good job.
Failing to complete that one. So, second down here. Handoff. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
He's got the catch. Right now, this team is losing, Phil, but they've had some positives. They've been able to move the football through the air.
A lot of good positives on the offensive side. Yeah, no complaints from anybody. Everybody there is doing a good job. You got to look at the defense and go, hey, pick it up a little. Our offense is hot. Just help them out a little.
The kick is through for 3.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Titans offense now coming out. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 29. Down the field. What a catch. He's tackled right at the 36.
That was a nice gain that time by the offense to throw down the field. But in all honesty, that was just bad defense. It was so bad. Well, Jim, let's be honest. It was so bad that I think you could have completed that pass.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Get ready. Red 38.
The defense gets a sack.
It is without a doubt the worst place to get pressure up the middle on the quarterback. It happened that time, and he did the right thing. Just take the sack.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Looking across the middle, taken down a yard short of the first. And as we look now, we see what the game plan was for this team on offense, and it was to get this guy involved.
Yeah, you get him involved, it gives him confidence, and Jim, we know he's one of the best in the NFL after he catches the football, making big plays out of it.
Defense.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. They'll take the snap from inside the red zone. A week ago, they had a lot of success inside the 20. First and 10. They run the counter play, and that's a gain of 10. And as we look now at the rushing stats here in the first half, this has been a great effort on the ground, and it's been a big part of the reason why they're in front.
It is that.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Nothing complicated here for my man. He's one of the top running backs in the NFL. He just uses power and speed and gets in the end zone.
Broncos back deep, ready to receive. And he'll start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Broncos now will start their drive at the 23. The Broncos take it from the 23. They tackle him for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Will go ground. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space. Third down coming up. They're hoping to do a better job converting today than they did last week. We're moving in on the 2-minute warning. One more snap first. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up fourth down after just a 3-play series. The Broncos call for the punting team. The Titans are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. First down at the 41. Still got it after the play action. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
The Titans snap it at the 41. With two hands, he has it. And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first. And, Phil, you look at this offense right now. They've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they play.
That's an interception. A foot race to the end zone. The 30, the 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
The Broncos with an extra point try on the way. There is a flag out. Count it.
Running into the kicker. Defense.
That's going to be a costly penalty running into the kicker. Broncos ready to boot it down the field. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Keeps it here. He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the catch in open space. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. There's a flag right there. The catch is made. That'll stop the play right there.
Offside. Defense.
The defense a little jumpy right
Still
there.
first down.
It's first down as they head to the line. The jumbo set on the field. He'll keep it on the play fake. Catch made. Nice tackle. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the first half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. First down here. Here's the first snap after the big play. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Ball's loose. A recovery by the defense. He's brought down. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so...
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurs.
The field is reversed.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
The Titans, 1 timeout remaining. Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. That's going to be a timeout charged to the offense. Should be what we call a gimme. And converts on the 3.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
They won't recover the onside kick. The hands team does his job. That does it for the first half. Broncos trailing this one. They're lining up for the onside kick. They want to get the ball back. And as hard as they try, they fail to recover the onside kick. They come to the line, and it's first down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. The third quarter begins with this play. In on the stop.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Got the completion. The tackle was made.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. A lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got second and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
Offense lines up here. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Finds his mark.
The Broncos did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple.
It makes the grab. Touchdown.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
The point after is good. The Titans are ready to take it to them. They bring him to the turf. The Titans come onto the field for their next series. Double tight end formation. Keeps it on the play fake. Oh, and almost picked off that time. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
2nd and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And there's a drop.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
2 tight ends on the field here. 3rd down and 10. And he hauls it in. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. From the gun. And it's broken up, incomplete.
He did everything right, didn't he, the cornerback that time? He was physical. He stayed on the wide receiver. He was reading the quarterback, so it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
2nd down after the incompletion.
Let's go.
Keeps it here. Out to the left. He's wide open for the grab. And at the 49, he'll be brought down. 1st down here after the completion. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Play fake. Looking to the right side and throwing. Got a hand on it. He'll force the incompletion.
That time the defender was in excellent position. He jumps up and knocks the ball down.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd down and 10. He'll fire it out to the left. Gets it out for the completion. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10. Play fake. Easy catch there. No one near him. And he's brought to the ground.
Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can fool them with a run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Here's the handoff. Off the right side, and that'll gain just a few yards.
I think you got to be a little more creative in the red zone than this. When you just line up and run the football like that, you're not going to get a lot of yards, and that time they just got a short gain.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Nickel formation for the defense here. From the gun. Sticks. Touchdown, Tennessee Titans.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
And the extra point is good. The Titans defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive. And unable to pull off the onside kick, the hands team comes away with the football. The Broncos bring their offense back on the field for their next drive. Nickel formation here for the defense. 1st and 10. Is swatted away, incomplete.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
Coming up, 2nd down. Wide receivers are bunched up. Ball is out. And the recovery is made by the defense. Tackles made. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up.
Into promised land. Touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. He's got a chance to return this one. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Broncos come out for the next possession. They bring in the extra tight end. First down and 10. Jumps into the air and pulls it down.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
It's a two tight end formation. First down at the 45. They'll go ground. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down. This will be second down. Offense lines up here. Handoff made. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
Let's go.
Takes it from the gun. Gains maybe 5. First down, offense readying for the snap.
Let's go.
The give, middle, picks up maybe 3.
Jim, sooner or later you get in these situations, you got to throw the football. And as we have seen today, they keep trying to run it, but there's not much there to go.
Second down and 7. Right back to him one more time. And he's brought down right at the 42. The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. Offense lines up here. Out of the gun. Trying to work that left side. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They face first down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The final quarter begins with this snap. He's brought to a halt. Looking ahead, the Titans will be on the road in Seattle next week, while the Broncos will be playing at home next week. Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. Split backfield here. Out of the shotgun formation. On the money. Good piece of tackling.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
A reception on second down, but not enough for the first. 3rd down. From the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. but when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
That was good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. First down coming up. The defense comes out in the nickel. Running away from the pressure. Almost intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
And here we have second down. The defense comes out in the dime. Reaches out and grabs it. And he is tackled at the 44. Looking at this comparison, Bill, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
And at the 25, he'll be brought down. In the build-up to this game, we didn't talk much about the matchup at tight end, but it's been a good one, Phil.
It has been good. I know the defenses really didn't focus on the tight end when this game was starting, but I know this, they better change their focus and start looking at them.
First down following the long play. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Throws the pass. No one in sight. Has the grab. You have to like what this team has done today passing the football. It's been their identity this season, and that continues here today.
Yeah, it's like, listen, this quarterback is a lot like a pitcher. Some days he'll beat you with the fastball. The next day it's the breaking ball, and that's what he can.
Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score. And that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on first and goal.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down on the way. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And he's taken down. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. After that sack, it's now second down and 17. Offense lines up here. They'll go shotgun here. Got the completion, and he'll step out of bounds.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
On the way, third down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Let's go.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Has the first down and a whole lot more. First down here. They've come out in the dime package. Snap it out of the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
The offensive coordinator's just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
Well, they got to the quarterback on first down. Sets up second and long.
Come on, let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Out of the shotgun. Into the open. Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
It's third down coming up. Split backfield here.
Get ready. Spread 30 yards.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Gets it out for the completion. This time, they fail to pick up the first on third down. A rare occurrence here today.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
The offense is going to stay on the field now for this 4th and 7.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Broncos take it from the 43. Ooh, they fail to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on fourth down in this situation? You don't get it, that decision might cost you this football game.
Play action. Unbelievable grab. It's been more of the same out of this wide receiver today, Phil. Another big day.
They really rely on him to have a good game every single week. They always feature him in the passing game. He comes through, one of the better athletes at the wide receiver position.
Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
The Titans will take the snap from the 25. Has his man. He's stacked up at that point.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Offense lines up here.
They're going back up top.
Looking across the middle. Touchdown as we near the end of this one.
Well, Jim, with that touchdown this late in the game, that ices it. And if you could sing, you could, I'd let you say it's turned out the light, but we know you can't sing. So the game is over.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
They're setting up the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Broncos offense heads on to the field.
Get ready. Spread 30 yards. Spread 30 yards.
From the gun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Drop back, shotgun formation. The defense gets the sack. The Broncos signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Looks to his left, makes the reception.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down here after the completion. Split backfield here.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Brings it in along the sideline.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Get ready.
2nd down and 7.
Incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Well, that pass is incomplete, Jim, but that's just a terrible job by the quarterback. When they're running the slant route, just throw it right at the stomach.
3rd down now.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun.
He'll throw it over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Broncos are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
Going to stop the game. The Broncos will have to punt. He's going to try and return this one. That brings the play to an end. The Titans offense now marches onto the field. 1st and 10. He's looking to the right. Ball's picked off. That'll stop the play right there.
Anytime you're backed up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful, because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time, a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
Reaches out and snatches it. The Broncos have to call one right here, and they do, and they are out of timeouts. Offense lines up here. 2nd and goal from the 7. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Stepping up, ready to go from the 7.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
3rd and goal from the 7.
Never too late. That's a touchdown.
Anytime, Jim, it's 3rd and goal, you got to decide, what are we going to do? Well, this time the offense, nice design. They throw the football, and the quarterback puts it right on the money for the touchdown pass.
The Broncos defense certainly contributing to the cause here today. And that interception was good enough to lead the offense out for a short field and a score.
Ball comes out. They pick up the loose ball, and here they go.
Unstoppable all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
That's the way they're taught, to be greedy. Don't be satisfied with just getting the turnover. Take it all the way back to the house for the score.
Extra point was good.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field.
And he's met head on right there at the 20.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Launching it deep.
Almost intercepted that time.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you. And how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same.